I
to
was originally
order.
brought in as an alternate, but I think as
No,
of
she's
June,
not.
I think I become a member.
She's a member.
or something like that. Oh, okay, start
'Cause they're-
When June was the
Okay,
term.
we are rolling.
Do you know her answer to that?
No,
I don't have that email. Jeez.
I would like to make a clarification about the end of last month's
I'll
meeting,
look at that tonight.
Okay.
okay? So, but it was chaotic, let's just say. I was under the false impression that we had 4 votes in favor of 2038 Main Road. As after I adjourned the meeting, I was informed that one of those votes was a no vote, not a yes vote. That meant that the application was denied because the applicant had asked for a final decision at that meeting. Then I asked the videotaper to open the videotape again so that I could inform the applicant and their attorney and everybody else that it had been denied. It was not to reopen the meeting, it was just to make that information public and make sure it got on the videotape as well so that everyone was aware that the application was denied. End of story. However, since then, I've been informed that one of our members would change their vote was willing to change their vote from a no vote to a yes vote, so that if there was a reapplication, we would approve it. However, apparently the applicant prefers to try to litigate this or get the town council to override our decision rather than to reapply. And that's out of my hands. Any questions, as long as we're... No? Good. Okay. Minutes of June 12th. Any questions or comments? Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Very good. We don't have a treasurer here tonight, so I assume we don't have a treasurer's report. I have one bit of business since we're a little early for the first application, and that is I got an email from Betty Slade that 1280 Drift Road, the former owner of that property was upset to find that it had been torn down, even though it was on the historical register. That was apparently it was a house from the 1930s. I don't know if anybody remembers this.
Right.
Yes.
It was on the river, right?
It was, yeah,
Yeah.
and we gave approval for
Right.
that demolition. And so Garrett has informed Betty of that because she sent it out to a number of people. And I just wanted to make that clear that yes, we did approve the demolition of that house because it had no historic significance in our eyes that made a delay of demolition worthwhile.
But I think the important thing is that that something could slip by us.
Something could, but this one didn't.
Yeah, and the thing is that Ralph, the building inspector, is very, very, very careful.
Yes,
I'm very impressed
yes, he's very good.
because every time there's anything that comes up that is on the what do you call
Historic
it?
inventory.
The inventory. He's immediately contacts you or I.
Yes, he does.
And so, yes, something could slip by, but I'm glad that we have a building inspector that is so conscientious about it.
Agreed.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
How did that house get onto the registry where all those houses at Cadman's Neck didn't when they're 10 years younger?
And
Older.
often older than that.
Yeah.
I wasn't present at that time, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody in this room could tell us, but I don't know. No. Okay, I think we're ready for our first application. 7 Windward Way.
Okay, good.
You previously approved for us a
garage, which was an addition to the existing house. And the more we looked into it, and the more we got down into the construction details, we realized it was not gonna work.
Okay.
The tree in the way, the air conditioning equipment in the way.
Thank you.
It was gonna block our view from the living room. So we are now proposing to do a completely separate building, two-car garage, 24 by 27 feet. It's basically in the form of a barn. It's a story and a half high, no dormers, just a simple barn form. 76 feet away from the house, roughly. And traditional materials, asphalt shingle roof, cedar shingle siding, white trim, double hung windows. We'll be using the Anderson Lifestyle type windows. And I don't think there's much more I can say about it.
Okay.
You have questions?
Well, just that I don't remember seeing an Anderson Lifestyle.
What's that?
Anderson window doesn't, I don't
I
think
beg
they
your
have.
pardon, it's not Anderson, it's Pella. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Good catch.
Thank you.
We got to keep you on your toes.
Yes, thank you.
What is it, what is the view from a public way?
Virtually none, unless all the trees burn down.
Well, but we don't count trees,
Yeah, I know we
so,
don't.
but actually, it looks as though the view from Main Road might be over the existing house. Is that not the case?
Well, the view from Main Road runs, if this is the house
Yeah,
here.
okay, oh, it
Main-
runs
Main
there,
Road-
okay, so
Main
that's
Road
not the
runs-
case.
Runs there.
So that's
And-
not the case, yeah.
And in the previous application I showed you, there's a very narrow view down past 1913, I
Right,
think,
right.
of the roof of this house, which
Okay,
is,
so this would be visible from Main Road, just,
it might be visible.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
What's the height of the house? I couldn't read the print.
The height of the garage is 22 feet.
And how far away from the main house is it?
It's roughly 67 feet from the main house.
Why would you want it so far if you're parking your cars there? and then-
Because it works with the driveway. We have nice views out from here, from the house, and it will obstruct that, it will work well with the driveway. And we're going to maintain the existing small one-car garage, which is connected to the house, which will be convenient for loading groceries and that kind of thing.
I'm just thinking it's a long way to walk if it's snowing and raining, all that.
We use the carpets in the garage and the house.
Sharon has a
Oh, Sharon, yes, sorry.
I just want to remind everyone that the river is a public way.
Yes,
Which is visible from the river.
yes. Is it?
If all the trees burn down.
Yes. Though that, we have to consider all the trees burned down. But how far would it be from the river, do we know?
1,000 feet or something like that.
Okay. And how far is it from Main Road, would you say?
From Main Road, it's probably 250 feet from Main Road.
Yeah.
Well, I don't see any, I mean, it looks like an outbuilding.
Yeah.
It looks compatible with other outbuildings in the district. So,
Well, the one question I have, I guess, is that the garage doors look like they'd be facing Main Road. And so they'd be clearly visible if anything was visible, if I'm making sense.
Well, the Main Road is running,
Yeah,
well,
If it were swung 90 degrees, would that make it less visible? I'm thinking out loud. Because the one thing, of course, that's not historic are garage doors. Well, not terribly historic, yes.
But there are plenty of garage doors.
There are plenty of garage doors. Yeah. Any other thoughts or comments?
I think Windward Way is tucked away quite a bit. It's a very private little cul-de-sac, and as far as I know, people don't drive, there's a public drive.
Well, that's
It's
not a
private.
public, it's not a
It's not
public
a
road.
public way. right.
Is it, there is Windward? public
Windward
road?
Way, isn't it a private way?
It's a private road, yeah.
So you'd have to really strain to see it from either Main Road or the water.
Agreed.
So I think it's fine. I think it's fine.
Well, if we don't have any further discussion, do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve?
A second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much, and you can regard the other application as
I approve.
dead.
I
We
second
won't
it.
go back to,
Yes, she seconded.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Right.
Yes, you were withdrawing the
Just to be
previously
sure.
approved
Just to be
application,
sure.
so we got that. Okay, and look, we're just in time for 1945 Main Road.
I recuse myself.
Okay, but meanwhile, could you give us a presentation of what you're intending to do?
Replace the wooden gutter on the front of the house with a fiberglass gutter.
With the same profile?
With the same, well, who knows? The builder tells me, whose name is
Well,
Ross Cottrell? Cottrell?
Yeah.
Anyway. No, that's you. PVC fascia and soffit boards, and finally imposing installing a G60 fiberglass gutter with a 3-inch copper downspout.
I don't suppose, it does have a copper downspout. I don't suppose, is it a round downspout?
Well, what's
It would
there
be.
now,
It
It would
yes.
be, okay, copy, okay, good. Do you know what a G6 is? Because I don't.
The gutter?
He showed me a picture of it, and
Okay, but you didn't happen to bring that with you.
he took it with him.
This is, I mean, there's many different fiberglass gutters, but
Right.
this is pretty much, they all look like this. I mean, that's a traditional shape, like the one I had.
Yes.
Called
So you're saying basically,
K-shape? is
if
that
we've
what
got a
it's
fiberglass gutter, it will be an appropriate profile. Am I
It's
hearing
this
it? Is that
shape,
what I'm hearing?
which is.
I
the-
presented him with the wooden
replica of
one,
the wooden
Yeah.
gutter.
and he presented me with
So
a
it has a
fiberglass one.
And
Of
did you
course,
compare them?
well, yeah,
Oh, yeah,
what struck me
yeah,
was
see,
the volume.
it goes-
Okay, but volume is
you
not,
have your
is not the
fat
issue. It's-
face
Yeah,
in
I
there,
understand.
And it goes in, then there's a semicurve.
It definitely looked like the same configuration. You know, the curve.
Uh-huh,
Yeah,
okay. And you're saying you're pretty sure if it's fiberglass, it's going to be an appropriate,
right,
okay,
right.
okay. Do
Well,
we-
there are other gutters that are used, and one of them is the metal gutter,
Yeah, no, I know.
which is shaped like just a half round.
Right,
But that's also acceptable because that's a standard form of gutter.
historic gutter,
People, you
right,
basically make them out of copper
yeah.
with copper downspouts.
This one had the same configuration as the wooden one.
Yeah,
Okay. And the PVC will be,
It's just,
yeah, straight, okay.
but you didn't have to paint
But
it.
it will replicate the same size, because you don't have any drawings with you, I assume. So
No.
okay, you'll replicate the same size and
As
depth.
what's there.
And depth of what's there.
is that in writing now?
We should
With the
should put it
application?
on the application if it doesn't say it's that they will
So we know
replicate
that
the same size
the
and
trim is
depth.
being replicated.
Yeah,
Proportionately, it's all being replicated. Yeah, There's the gutter right
Same
there.
one,
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, you got it. You found it. Okay, good.
is that it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, that is an appropriate gutter. Good for you, Michael. Any comments or questions on the floor?
The PVC trim,
It's just,
yes, the fascia and the soffit.
Yeah.
With the PVC, which is an alternate for wood, I mean, we've approved that. Especially in places like a soffit or a fascia where you can have rot. We certainly don't like to see the old trim of the houses taken off, the old growth pine, corner boards and all that taken off and replaced. But in this case, you have the place that is definitely a problem with rot.
and it does have rot.
Okay, so we have approved that. Now, when the PVC is applied, people usually use a stainless steel fastener, and it sinks in to it, and then it's putty, and the PVC is painted. Will it be painted?
White,
Okay, it will be painted. Some people leave the PVC just as it is, because it does have a hard surface to it, but the interesting thing about it is that the edge is not a hard surface. It's really a cellular PVC, not a solid PVC. And so it has a cellular core inside and a hard finish on both sides.
would you prefer to have it painted or not painted?
Absolutely painted.
Painted.
Oh, all
Because
right.
you're gonna have to putty the nail holes. And you're also going to
Let's add
have,
that as well.
and also you're going to have what happens is that you have a bright white of the PVC, and then on the edge,
It gets gray.
it gets gray and dirty looking, and it actually gets mold on it.
Yeah.
So that's why it would be painted.
Okay.
And I
Painted.
think in each case, we would have to specify that it be painted.
Right. So you-
And the thing is, it's designed, it has a surface that will hold paint incredibly well.
Okay, painted,
Got it.
painted white.
Okay, anything else? Do I hear a motion?
I vote we approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Good. Okay, do we have any monitors reports? What? Well, she's recused herself, yeah.
Monitors.
In monitors reports? Nothing to report.
Oh, you need a monitor on the job.
On this, do we need two monitors?
Yeah.
Good catch.
I'll be a monitor.
Okay, Beverly's one,
I'll be a monitor.
Deborah's the other. Very good.
Were we supposed to have monitors for the other project or not?
Well, you know, 7 Windward Way, you're absolutely right.
Really?
Was someone selected the last time for the other
Yes, actually,
application?
who was our monitor, whoever was our monitors the last time around, they'll be our monitors this time around, because we gave them that information at that time, when it was approved. You're absolutely right. Yeah. Okay. Good, so you can find that from the files, who was the monitors? Or actually, Bobby, you know Bob, right, from our minutes?
Was it the last meeting?
This is Windward Way we're talking about now.
7 Windward Way,
Way.
yes.
Well, I can,
She probably doesn't have her email yet,
it may not
It
be.
was,
I don't
I'm not
remember
sure it was the
reading it.
last meeting, it may have been the meeting before. They all run together,
They do.
although
Yeah,
some
send to
stand
everyone
out.
else. So let me forward it, just forward it on.
I remember reading something about it, but
I think it may have been the meeting before, I don't know. Not mentioned who the monitors are? Does anyone
We
who was
forget
appointed
that often.
monitor, remember if they were appointed a
I
monitor?
know I
for
was
some-
not.
Okay, you were not.
Actually, we didn't sign those plans either.
who's not here?
He's
It's
not.
been Gary and Garrett, and is there someone else not here?
No. We're all kind of forgetful, I'm afraid. All right, well, we will establish this. You can look in the file, and we will establish that and notify those people and notify the applicant we need a set of plans to be signed. If they want to do the work. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Because that was the only set of plans, we didn't have a
Could we sign these or no?
You
Were
know,
provided?
could we?
But he's gone.
They're descriptive though, and then we could
No,
just
no,
get these
it's
to him.
this.
Yes, but what was the question? Could we sign that? Yes.
Yeah, let's sign this. Okay.
He's supposed to give you 3 sets.
He is supposed to give us 3 sets, and
We
he's
have-
done
we
it in the
have-
past, and I'm not
We
sure.
have mine, you got.
I mean,
some
well, there are 3 of
Why
these
don't we
little
do-
sets. I don't
Why
know
don't
if
we
that
do 3
counts
of
as a.
these and then give
I
him
know,
one?
I know, the full sheets, but,
Here you go. Keep signing.
We actually need
We
this
don't have to
first.
sign all.
no, we just need to.
All we need is one signed.
All we need is one, fine, good.
Yeah, but we need 3
I can sign it.
yes.
Okay, meanwhile, any applications for certificates of non-applicability?
Richie Earl with a gutter, and it was denied because he was doing copper and it was,
It was different material
yeah. So he is now applying
for a certificate.
next
of-
month appropriateness, but didn't give me a $50 check, but I'll go after him for that.
Okay, very good, and that's it?
And we have another one, which I picked up this evening, which ladies,
Oh, that's
It
the
is-
solar one.
solar.
Yeah.
So it's gonna raise its ugly head.
Yeah, but where is this one located? I can't
Windward Way.
remember. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Where is it? 5 Windward Way.
Okay, that, yeah.
Do you want to, I mean, solar committee?
So, well, oh, you mean so that they can give
It will be on,
do you have all the information you need to send out the,
I only
letters?
picked it up, that's what I was looking
okay,
at.
then, okay, so they'll just look at it now and return it to you. Very good,
Tell me if I don't have all the information I need,
very good.
Isaacs and Solar, I know this guy.
Yeah.
because they're gonna have to go out, the deadline is, in,
Katrina.
Right.
what is it,
It's
Tuesday,
Tuesday.
or Monday, it's
Was
Wednesday.
that
Yeah.
Chris and Eric?
Do we have any new business?
Yeah, Christine Caldy and Eric, her husband Eric,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
She and Eric have that.
Okay,
set way
yes.
back.
Is it appropriate for me to ask a question?
Absolutely, that's new business.
And I apologize, Deborah, and the reason that I asked if there were alternates was because at the January 9th meeting, you were appointed as an alternate member of the Historic Commission. And then, was there a subsequent appointment as a full member?
I believe there was, because I notified the Board of Selectmen that she should be appointed as a full member.
All right, I apologize, because I looked at that and I said, oh,
Yeah.
it's an alternate.
No foul, no harm, all
Well,
good.
the other alternative is she's an alternate, but every meeting I'm appointing her as the replacement for the empty seat.
Right,
So it works both ways.
right, although you cannot have an alternate for an empty seat. The regulations say that that's
Okay,
not
really,
appropriate.
okay.
But,
But we've never had our full complement, so it's someone who hasn't appeared, but okay. But yes, but I do believe the selectmen corrected that and,
Really?
yeah, yeah.
25 panels,
Is that it?
back of the main house.
I'm happy to see such a fine turnout.
Motion to adjourn?
Do we have a second? We have a motion to adjourn. Second. All in favor?
I
Aye. Very good.